Resilience is not just for surviving the worst day of your life, it's for thriving every day of your life. The school year 2020-2021 is definitely unlike any other year that we had. The pandemic has drastically transformed the education system and immensely brought a paradigm shift in teaching and learning methodologies.
We celebrate the milestones of our graduates as they continue to pursue excellence amidst the struggles brought about by the COVID 19 pandemic. These students have proven to us that despite the extra challenging situations they have gone through, they can still achieve more through determination and hard work.
I totally agree with you, Sir Ray. Amidst all this negativity, our strength of character and pursuit of excellence are indomitable.
Indeed, for with a change in the educational landscape of the Philippines includes the many opportunities awaiting our graduates. As they march down the aisle and finally have a grip of that very important piece of paper, although virtually, their diplomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 73rd graduation exercises.
The second senior high school virtual graduation of batch 2020 and 2021
Class ng Nama of Narvacan National Central High School,
with the theme
Strengthening Quality Education Amid COVID-19 Pandemic.
Kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya.
To begin with, let us bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord through a prayer through this audiovisual presentation.
Followed by the Philippine National Anthem in order to salute our great nation.
mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, to set the tone for today's event, let us welcome Mr. Cydric John L. Vito Cruz, Grade 12, with high honors of the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand for his welcome address. A virtual round of applause, please.
Fellow graduates, we are another step closer towards achieving greater success in the future. And we don't have to stop here. This graduation has already shown us how capable we all are of accomplishing our goal when we commit ourselves to it. I hope all of us here today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible when we put our minds to it. As we all continue on in our lives, let us take each new problem with confidence, knowing that we have achieved great heights and are equipped with the necessary tools to tackle our futures. The road that lies ahead won't be easy. There will be obstacles and missed exits, potholes, and roadblocks. We will keep pushing because we know we can achieve our dreams, and because we are worth it. So, to everyone, let us celebrate this day with rejoicing and thanksgiving. Once again, I welcome you all, dear spectators, to the 73rd graduation exercises and the 4th senior high school graduation ceremony of the 2021 Class Namnama. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Cydric John L. Vito Cruz. And now, the main highlight of today's affair is about to unfold in our midst. To do the honors of presenting this year's candidates for graduation, may we have our Assistant Principal to Mrs. Madeline Enomis.
To be followed right away by the petition for confirmation of the graduates by our active school principal for Mr. Emilio G. Aison Jr., and the confirmation of the graduates and the graduation message by our highly esteemed School Division Superintendent, Mr. George M. Reynante. A virtual round of applause.
Mr. Emilio G. Aison Jr., the principal for Narvacan National Central High School, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation this school year 2020-2021. Under the academic track, Accountancy, Business, and Management strand, we have 78. Humanities and Social Sciences strand, we have 280. Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand, we have 127. Under the Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood track, Agri-Fishery Arts strand, 56. Home Economics strand, 51. Industrial Arts strand, 24. And Information, Communication, and Technology strand, we have 50. of whom 332 are male and 334 are female, a total of 666 graduating students.
Mr. George M. Renante, Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Ilocos. I certify that these candidates for graduation have satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education for graduation from the basic education curriculum. I therefore petition for the confirmation of their graduation from Narvacan National Central High School. Sir.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Department of Education, headed by our Secretary, the Honorable Leonor Magtolis Briones, through our Regional Director, Director Tolentino Jeronimo Aquino, and with the strong recommendation of your school principal, I hereby accept and confirm you as graduates of your respective schools for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations to all of you, our dear graduates. Congratulations to our parents. God bless us all. Mabuhay tayong lahat. I'd like to greet all of you, my fellow workers in the Department of Education, Schools Division of Ilocos Sur. May I greet also my fellow teachers, all the personnel of this division. A blessed day to all of us. My friends, our graduation this time, for the second time, is a rather virtual one. It's not the usual way of having a graduation, just because of the pandemic. But my friends, this is for all of us. In the midst of this pandemic, let's make education work. Let's maintain the quality of education. Let's make our resolve to improve the quality of education stronger. Education shall continue. The quality of education shall never be sacrificed. This is one challenge that is for all of us, also to our learners. But my friends, I know Filipinos are very resilient. We can survive. We shall survive. How to do that will all depend upon us. But most of all, let's pray hard so that this pandemic will be over not very soon, not as soon as possible, because we have no control over this. But let's pray hard that it will be over now. I know all of us have sacrificed working hard during this pandemic. Let us continue working hard for the sake of our learners, for the betterment of our country, for all of us. Let's give our best so that the quality of education will not only be maintained, will not only be sustained, but shall improve as days, months, years go by. Let's give our best, my friends. And I repeat, let's pray hard so that this pandemic will be over now, so that we will be able to go back to our normal life that we used to have. Again, my congratulations to all of you, our dear graduates. Congratulations to our dear parents. Congratulations to all my fellow teachers, to all of you who sacrificed so that quality education can or will continue. God bless. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, ma'ams and sirs. At this moment, let us be emboldened with the graduation messages by the pillars of the Department of Education. We have the graduation messages from our very own Principal 4, Mr. Emilio G. Ison Jr., our Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Madeline R. Aglibot, our Municipal Mayor, Honorable Luis Chavit Singson, Mr. Tolentino G. Aquino, Regional Director 4, and Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones.
Our Schools Division Superintendent, Sir George M. Reynante. Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Nestor Aranya. Chief in the CID, Dr. Maria Salome Arabero. Chief in the SGOD, Dr. Philip John Gregory Aldos. Our local executive, Mayor Luis Chavit Singson, sir. The Municipal Council, headed by Attorney Pablito Sanidad Sr. My two assistant principals, Mrs. Iglesias and Mrs. Madeline Nomis. Fellow teachers, parents, and graduates, good day. This year's graduation rites is different from the rest. This is now our 73rd batch of graduates. But because of the situation where we are struck by pandemic, your batch is entirely different from the first batches. You have experienced a different way of experiences of learning so that you will be able to complete your secondary basic education. An experience that cannot be duplicated as much as possible because we are expecting a face-to-face class this coming school year. However, your batch is different. That is why I want to congratulate you in many ways. You are a product of a concentrated effort of all the stakeholders, not only the teachers, but the family and the community have worked hand in hand to make you graduate and reach this end. Because of this experience, we are expecting you to do good in your next level of struggle. You will be going to the tertiary already, and we hope that you have learned a lot to make you competent enough to conquer whatever obstacle that come your way. Go for your dreams. Go for your success. Go for the betterment of your family, of your friends, and of course, for the community. As your batch has tagged you, batch namnama, the batch that full of hope. We expect much from you. At this juncture, I want to extend not only my congratulations, but also my gratitude to all the people that make you a graduate today. The people who have sacrificed a lot, who contributed a lot for us to complete this new normal of education. It is a new normal of education because there is no face-to-face. We have heard a lot of feedbacks during the school year, especially when we are about to start this distance learning. Parents are too apprehensive. How will they teach their children? How will they teach their sons and daughters in the different subject areas? Imagine, there are 8 subject areas or more, and only your parents or your family are at your side to solve the problem, to learn the skills, to understand problems that makes you learn the different skills that you need in the future. So thank you, dear parents, because you were able to stand the test, the responsibility of being a parent, teacher. Likewise, I want to thank also the people in the community, especially your barangay officials, who have exerted much effort in extending their hands to provide you necessary assistance, especially the delivery of modules, the retrieval of answer sheets, and also they also follow up. Some of you are slow in the submission of their outputs. Thank you, barangay officials. Not only that, I want to thank also the local government unit of Narvacan, headed by our mayor, because in the start, he has issued Executive Order number 16, ordering all barangay officials to give their full support in the distance learning. And of course, the barangay captains have represented their council by signing a memorandum of agreement, pledging their full support in this distance learning. What else should I thank for? The local executives of our neighboring municipalities like Santa, Nagbukel, and Santa Maria. Even in the absence of any MUA or memorandum agreement in the last quarter of the school year, barangays who have students in their jurisdiction have generously extended their assistance, especially that during those times, the municipality is under ECQ and MECQ. Even in Narvacan, we have also experienced that. But our Secretary of Education has said, nothing can stop us educating our students. So let us all enjoy and celebrate today, your graduation day, dear graduates, that we were able to hurdle all the challenges of distance learning. Though this is just a new way or modality in delivering instruction to your students. You will become inspiration to our younger ones who will be grade 12 by next school year. What you have done, what you have experienced, is a solid inspiration. It's a good basis for them to do the same, for them to succeed in the field of education. Dear graduates, congratulations. Today is not the last day for you to stay in our school. We are not telling you not to come again. But what we have now is, we expect you to come back, to return in your alma mater, to tell us what you have done, what you have succeeded for, and share your blessings to your alma mater. To our dear parents, congratulations also. I know by next school year, you will be a better teacher because this is just your first experience of teaching man to man your children. If you have other children still studying, I believe you will become better teacher as we go on. Congratulations. Never mind the problems. Never mind the issues regarding this distance learning. What we have to focus in our minds, in our hearts, your sons and daughters are now graduates. Congratulations.
Our dear graduates, parents and guardians, school administrators and teachers, my warmest felicitation on this momentous occasion. This day is truly a significant milestone for every graduate, parent, guardian, administrator, and teacher, as it for us in the district office. Need not to mention the challenges we have had caused by this COVID-19 pandemic. It is only right then that we take this opportunity to pause, to celebrate, and take account of what we have accomplished, and have a deep sigh of relief, for we survived, as we congratulate one another, before moving on to the next chapter of our lives, to continue struggling, to continue striving to flourish in the grace of our Almighty God. This year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, points out that amidst all the challenges, the learner's rights to inclusive and quality education and to be safe from health risks of COVID-19 must be given priority. In the unique situation we were in this school year 2020-2021, addressing the needs of every learner, coping up every challenge that came along, we were able to champion education. With this, kudos to all of you. Congratulations, primarily to the graduates. Today is the proof that you have surmounted the challenges of your education. You are victors of this moment because you have conquered your victory. You have successfully hurdled all the challenges brought about by this COVID-19 pandemic. What you have experienced in this new normal in education is incomparable. You had that unique way of learning which you have never experienced it before. A different way of learning which brought you much adjustment, confusion, and difficulties. But you surpassed it all. You have shown fortitude, flexibility, and strong determination. A true resilient Filipino learners in the face of challenges. With what you have accomplished today, you will receive your certificates, a manifestation that you are now prepared and ready to embark another facet of your lives. The knowledge, skills, attitudes, and experiences that you have gained are the building blocks that will give you strength to struggle for a better future and a better life. Dear graduates, trials and challenges come and go in our lives. When it strikes again, there is no reason to dampen your spirit, to lose hope. Just like the song, huwag mawawalan ng pag-asa, darating din ang ligaya. Ang isipin mo'y may bukas pa na mayroong saya. Just be reminded with those lines of the song and have the strength and courage to face any adversity that befall you. Trials are not sent to make you fall. They are sent to cause you to soar high by grace. They are not meant to defeat you, but to be the means to a greater victory. They are not intended to make you weaker, but to make you stronger. Congratulations again, graduates, on your achievement. Celebrate it, cherish it, and let it inspire you to build a future far better than today. Secondly, congratulations to the proud parents who untiringly served as the learning facilitators in this time of pandemic, who patiently guided and supported their children's education, particularly in their modules, performance test, and assessment. Without you, their success today would not be possible. Thank you very much for all the support and sacrifices, and may you continue to be our partners in molding our future hopes for a better tomorrow. To the teachers and administrators who have successfully done great responsibilities to make learning possible, you really adhered to the advocacy of our Secretary that education must continue amidst pandemic. You made it a point that no learner is left behind. Your unending love, inspiration, guidance, commitment, and dedication just to reach every learner under your care is beyond compare. Salute to all of you for a job well done. Continue to smile and serve with a happy heart. Lastly, congratulations and thank you to all those who in one way or another made these graduates what they are now, and for making this school year a resounding success. In closing, make today's glory a challenge for tomorrow. Have a try for every sign, a hope for every smile, and a victory for every trial. Thank you very much. God bless and keep safe.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. Uh, this year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
At this course of the program, ladies and gentlemen, we will give special acknowledgement for students who did not just battle some battery of challenges during this pandemic, but also battled with finesse and courage.
These students have proven to us that amidst the storm that they have faced this school year, one can still achieve more through dedication and hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have the awarding of the Academic Excellence Awardees.
This graduate will be receiving a gold medal who has garnered an average grade of 98% and above, thus with highest honor. Congratulations to Vergara Kenneth R. of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand.
Moving on, the next Academic Excellence Awardees are those who have garnered an average grade of 95 to 97% with high honors, and they will be receiving silver medal. The following are with high honors in alphabetical order. Abelia Rain Linnea P. Agcanas Ireneo Nicolas B. Almario Jairus B. Angan-Angan Janalyn P. Anon John Lloyd C. Aragosa Angelo R. Aison Pauline Kyra Q. Bargado Jadeline P. Cabal Laika May M. Cabahal Carol C. Cabalies Sarah Jane M. Cabani Jasmine K. P. Cabani Aizon John M. Cabico Rain Kyle S. Cabigas Juliana Abby P. Cabreros Diana Jane C. Cabusas Simea C. Calura J.R. D. Capella Gladesel Ann P. Carbolieto Aicin Amelo P. Castillo Isaac J. A. Castillo Winter Jevelin A. Castro Rogelio Jr. C. Contillo Nicole Ann P. Corpus Elicar Jane A. Pisolo Zephyr Lee Willie. Dofredo Fatima G. Flandes Mika R. Flores Ashley Joy P. Flores Junela Marie C. Floria Pauline May C. Formoso Kyla M. Garcia Shaggy Main R. Ines Esther A. Javier Glazel May P. Lazo Wendell John C. Manalastas Janine Arian B. Maglino Isabella B. Mapote Mary Lynn E. Mendoza Anthony E. Montano Ervin Cesar M. Oliveros Ace Jambi B. Ortega Crystal May C. Magatpata Christian Joseph R. Kibilan Juliet Ira C. Rabang Eldon John R. Rabang Eldon Jeff R. Sabian Isaac James E. Silva Kayla May C. Silva Lauren S. Simon Gwen Ivan S. Tadeo Emma Gazelin Roy. Sayaw Paul John C. Tugate Joshua Evan B. Vito Cruz Heinrich John L.
Congratulations! We also give recognitions to graduates who have garnered an average grade of 90 to 94% with honors. These Academic Excellence Awardees will be receiving a bronze medal. The following are with honors in alphabetical order. Abero John Cesar B. Adolacion Alexon John P. Agbulos Edelmark L. Ahon John Rafael. Alcantara Rubstan Jana L. Amis Laureline F. Ancheta Vanessa C. Angel Sunshine Grace M. Anfone Ira Alexa D. Antolin Jamaica M. Antolin Laika S. Aquino Catherine P. Aquino Justin Nicole C. Aquino Precious Angel F. Arconado Clarice Ann P. Arconado Joshua Gabriel P. Abradaza Jericho C. Ascato John Lloyd A. Atendido RJ C. Aison Harold J. P. Ayubo Laika C. Azur John Paul L. Baldonado Desiree May Angel C. Banyes Erica T. Baptista Mildred Ann C. Baroga Maricris P. Bautista Sophia Wayne G. Bayubay Elaine K. Belarmino Adrian J. T. Benito Francis Harvey. Bergonia Ashley. Bermudez Precious Joy T. Millones Rosemel S. Antonio Robelin G. Bobiles Kyla Richie P. Bobiles Richelle Alessi G. Bona Lovely. Borja Rain Kyle C. Bumaktaw Jelisa S. Burak Nikolai Cesar C. Busa JB C. Kaabay Isabelo Jr. Q. Kabalbag Austin John B. Kabalbag Mark Jeriel C. Kabanayan Angeline C. Kabanya Aiselmi P. Kabanya Jenny Rose V. Cabanyero Desiree C. Cabanyesa Giselle B. Cabanig Sherwin Earl R. Cabanilla Ruel Joshua F. Cabansag Jerome B. Cabansag Mark Anthony E. Cabasal Leo Julian C. Cabasan Ruel T. Kabatik Giancarlo M. Kabatik Ralph Kaiser L. Kabab Louismar Daniel P. Kabab Noraline P. Kabat Joseph Rafael P. Kabebe Arlene G. Kabebe Agent C. Kabiko Ashley J. I. Kabingan Hazel Ann. Kablay Johanna Juan G. Kabutahe Ivan Andrew B. Kabutahe John Edward C. Kabutahe Jordan J. Cabrales Joseph Alan G. Cabrera Winnet T. Cabreros RDT. Cabreros Renz Clyde B. Cabudol Lizelle Ashley B. Cabuena John Angelo A. Cabuena Jessica C. Cabusas Angelo F. Cabuslay Edna Rose G. Caceres Christine Ashley C. Cacho Miguel Marwin S. Kakpal Cyril Jane C. Cadano John Nino P. Calio Charisma Dixie M. Calios Jeric I. Cambe Renz Kyle A. Cañezo Eunice R. Canco Mary Edina. Cantoria Cypril S. Capella Arvin B. Carbolieto Rose Ann. Carbonel Mark Hanigar J. Cardona Valerino C. Carillo Joshua V. Carino Abigail A. Casalio Nicole S. Castillo Adrian Jason L. Castillo Dean L. John. Castro Adam Shane A. Castro Lexus Greco B. Claro Rose Ann C. Collado Marinelia E. Concordia May Rose C. Consultado Catherine Joyce D. Contilio Charles Dave L. Contilio Joanny May S. Cotillon Jovelyn Y. Cuadro Raymark C. Cuadro Raymond C. Custodio John Wilfred P. Dagdag Stephen V. Dasalia Elisa Marie U. David Tricia May M. De Guzman Jean Benedict P. De la Cruz Alea Marie C. Delia Danica Ruth B. De Los Santos Marisol. De Peralta Chris Jericho T. Fredo Charles J. P. Fredo John Lester M. Dumont Althea May. Luque Mark J. Lord P. Espares Trisha May. Espirito Lori Ann C. Esteban Katiana Lay R. Favorito Princess Joy A. Figares Jezreel N. Francisco Rose C. Gerlad David Johnson. Galvizo Carla Andrea. Garcia Mary Jamaica R. Jasmine Faith Q. Gatchalian Monica C. Gilbuena Melton Gabriel R. Hernandez Christian M. Imperial Amihan B. Imperial Jamie S. Lardizabal Mark John C. Latosa Aina Casey Patricia C. Laureta Oliver H. Leones Rachel Ann R. Liberato Janeline May D. Lianto John Lee T. Mabalot Kyla May C. Mabaza Marvin J. R. Magsanok Alvin John C. Maige Darlene Joy P. Maniques Andrea Camel C. Manuel Ray Angelo C. Melad Micaela G. Mendoza Jazel A. Mendoza Princess Lay C. Mercado Michelle Angel C. Molina Jezreel. Molina John Noel. Montes Reggie C. Mongalo Melvixen F. Moniz Shaina Marie G. Joyce Ann B. Oliveros Janice C. Pacurda Shania Ann B. Padapat Mark Levy B. Padillon Marian Lay Angelique B. Pasqua John Mark C. Pasqua Trisha Jane M. Pasqua Trisha May C. Pasqua Trixie Rochelle C. Pega Chris Ann C. Pelayo Jeffrey B. Peralta Den Luistin. Perez J. Rose C. Pescador Selena May R. Ponce Kimberly R. Potestad Maria Antoinette. Yoge Peter J. E. Kiray Sherlyn Kate B. Raganit Aldrin B. Ramos Jamaica C. Ramos Karil Shine I. Ramos Christine Anchi. Ramos Lizelle Marie P. Raquel James R. Rosario John Edward B. Tabalo Raven B. Salapari Frances Nicole. Taldua Maria Nita R. San Juan Maria Celine C. Santua John Vincent G. Sape Ashley Joy D. Santa Maria Jose Victor P. Tupnet Alvi Marie F. Tupnet Justin Dave F. Tamayo Rona May M. Tamayo Rachel A. Torres Aliza May B. Tuazon Daphne Rose B. Tuang Clairbell E. Cotrera Baby Rose B. Valdez Edward Ariston Steve. Velasquez Charlene May A. Vicente Irvin Froilan M. Viloria Adrian C. Viloria Carl Jeffrey A. Viloria Dana Alisa C. Vizcara Hannah Lay G.
Once again, congratulations to all academic excellence awardees of batch 2020 to 2021. To express his sentiment and gratitude for batch 2021, let us hear the words of triumph and victory from our batch 2021 Academic Excellence Awardee, Mr. Kenneth R. Vergara, with highest honors from Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand. A virtual round of applause, please.
Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. Kerry Washington. To our school's division superintendent, Mr. George M. Reynalde. Our school principal, Mr. Emilio G. Ison Jr., Mrs. Madeline Enomis, and Mrs. Maria Concepcion Iglesias, our assistant principals, dedicated teachers, dear parents, fellow graduates, friends, and to all the spectators who bear witness to this momentous occasion, I welcome you with a pleasant morning. The venture has reached its end, as we, the senior high school graduates, celebrate the completion from the 2-year program you were once met upon by mixed emotions. As I reminisce the distant past, the bare thought of transferring from my past school sent chills to me, and I know I am not alone with this experience. We entered this stage with different ideals and pursuits, but with a single goal which we have reached at this point, to garner an education that could help us reach greater heights throughout our respective journeys. This virtual graduation marks as our insignia of achievement, receiving tributes from the adversities we have endured. Hardships would be an understatement for what we have experienced, for graduates and teachers alike, as we were met by an unprecedented challenge. I am here to present a narration, not of the individual days we've spent, but of the moments that we captured during our senior high school journey. Year 2019 was a regular yet memorable time for us as the beginning of moments we would cherish in the long run. It was the time we rejected the typical shenanigans we would do as teens and had moments of finding, creating, and embracing our new selves as young adults. It was a time of adjustment for some and moments of actualization for others. This was a race with time, as acquiring knowledge as learners and socialization as members of the community both take up this limited resource. School days would not be complete without the memorable latecomers who arrived to school after 9 a.m., the chit-chats who always find a way to squeeze in the juicy gossip, the class clown whose day does not end without making the class burst into laughter, and many more general stereotypes that bring smiles on our faces as we look back. Personally, the face-to-face class was an experience I wouldn't want to forget, as it has aided me to become the person I am today. It was a great time of ups and downs, leading us to this very moment. The following year, 2020, met us with an unprecedented dilemma that changed not only our education, but our lives as a whole. March 2020 was the moment we thought we would have a momentary party, but was the final instance of face-to-face classes we would experience in years to come. Drenched in anxiety would say the least about our situation. Engaging to this unfamiliar situation firsthand, unguarded and defenseless, it was a year we consider as one of the worst. Education and the acquirement thereof was a struggle anew, a boundary we faced in an environment we knew not prior. Fellow graduates, today marks the day of remembrance from the year we've strived and persevered through to this point, but this is also the day we are to be reminded of the people who made this day possible for us as our search for education continues. As an opener, I would like to thank our beloved school, Narvacan National Central High School, that stood as our second home throughout the years. I would also like to acknowledge our loving principal, Sir Emil, along with assistant principals, Ma'am Madeline and Ma'am Connie, department heads, faculty and staff, and members for their fruitful effort in guiding the school to its current state. To the teachers who patiently rendered their knowledge to us and made drastic changes to the arduous task of learning, we owe these achievements to you. To our families, parents and guardians who supplied our daily needs and kept us safe through the years and lent their open ears and humble hearts to us in our downtimes. To our friends who became good influences and took part in our process of finding ourselves, and who shared our laughters and cries amidst this venture we've been through altogether. To the unnamed, who contributed in our path and not always been our strongholds in times of doubt and questioning. These humble merits that we receive are all because of you, and we mutually share these with you, for nothing could have been done without your help, without your physical or virtual presences in our lives. Lastly, I give all the glory to God who has made this moment possible for me, and for everyone who has been a part of my journey. As I come to a close, I am here as a representative of the graduating class to remind everyone who has taken part that this year was not easy, and these achievements should not be taken lightly. I am here as a student leader who has witnessed the times where morality of some students has been tossed aside inevitably. And I am here as an achiever who has seen the efforts mutually exerted by my fellow graduates in this short time of need. Therefore, I set a challenge before you, fellow graduates, as this chapter of our lives comes to a bittersweet end. This time of pandemic has been persevered, but let us not stop there. We, the graduates of school year 2020-2021, Class Namnaman, are to continue this legacy of stronghold and acquire glory for our dear alma mater, NNCHS, the home of the champions, as we continue to strive and fight towards our dreams. This is but another beginning. Let us not rush ourselves, and let's pursue this journey at our own respective paces. I am Kenneth Vergara of 12 STEM Volta. Congratulations, Class Namnaman, and may time be on your favor.
Thank you, Kenneth. Indeed, your speech reminds us that graduation is the end of one chapter and beginning of another. At this juncture, the moment that we have been waiting for has arrived.
At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, the announcement of graduates.
I have the honor to present to you the graduates of Class Namnama under Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Volta. Agcanas Ireneo Nicolas B. Almario Zairos D. Aragosa Angelo R. Cabasan Noel T. Kabatik Aizon Jan F. Castillo Isaac Jade A. De Guzman Jean Benedict P. Garcia Shagimain R. Lazo Wendell John C. Montano Kervin Cesar M. Oliveros Jace Jamli A. Pagatpatan Christian Joseph R. Ravang Elden John R. Rabang Eldon Jade R. Sabian Eisen Dames T. Tayaw Paul John C. Tugade Joshua Ivan B. Vergara Kenneth R. Vito Cruz Cydric John L. Abelia Rain Linnea P. Angel Sunshine Grace M. Aison Pauline Kyra Q. Cabanit Jasmine K. T. Kabael Laika May M. Kabahar Karil C. Cabigas Juliana Abi B. Cabreros Diana Jane C. Calio Charisma Dixie M. Capella Glidesel Ann P. Carboliedo Aisin Amelo P. Castillo Winter Jevelin A. Contillo Nicole Ann D. Corpus Elicar Jane A. Crisolo Cypril Wayne. Dofredo Fatima D. Flandes Mika R. Flores Jonela Marie C. Hines Esther A. Javier Gleisel May D. Manglinong Isabella D. Ortega Crystal May C. Kivilan Juliet Ira C. Silva Kyla May C. Simon Gwen Ivy S. Adjo Emma Jaisalyn Joy C. Class Advisor Amado R. Gumangan. Congratulations, graduates! It's my honor to present to you the graduates of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, TESLA, Class Namnama. Abero Jan Cesar B. Belarmino Adrian Jake C. Benito Francis Harvey. Bosa JB C. Kabalbag Austin John D. Cabreros RD T. Cabreros Renz Clyde B. Cabosas Angelo F. Cardona Valerino C. Custodio Cian Wilfred T. Dofredo John Lester M. Doke Mark J. Lord P. Casmen Faith Q. Lardisabal Mark Jan C. Lianto Jan Lee T. Peralta Den Luis Tin. Raganit Aldrin B. Rosario Jan Edward B. Sabalo Raven B. Santa Maria Jose Victor P. Amis Laureline F. Aquino Justin Nicole C. Aquino Precious Angel F. Arconado Clarice Ann D. Barroga Marie Chris B. Bayubay Elaine K. Bergonya Ashley. Bubiles Richelle Alali G. Cabanya Aselmi T. Cabanayan Angeline B. Cabanyesas Lisel B. Cabuena Jessica C. Cabosas Simea C. Takpal Cyril Jane C. Kangko Mary Edina D. Cotillion Jovelyn Y. Latosa Aina Casey Patricia C. Liberato Jeneline May D. Maige Darlene Joy P. Molina Jezreel. Padillon Marian Lay Angelique B. Ponce Kimberly R. Ramos Karil Shine I. Sape Ashley Joy B. Biloria Dana Alaysa C. Molina Mark Christopher P. Class Advisor. Congratulations!
It is my pride and honor to present to you the graduates of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Maxwell, Class Namnama. Agbolos Edelmark L. Ahon John Rafael. Anog John Lloyd C. Aradaza Jericho C. Azur John Paul L. Kabalbag Mark Jeriel G. Kabasal Theo Julian C. Kabab Luimar Daniel B. Kabiko Rain Kyle S. Kabotahe John Edward P. Cabrales Joseph Alan G. Castro Adam Shane A. Cuadro Raymark C. Raquel James R. Secretario Christian J. A. Valdez Edward Ariston C. Gloria Carl Jeffrey A. Alcantara Rubsan Jana L. Baldonado Desiree May Angel C. Pañez Mildred C. Baptista Mildred Ann C. Pitonio Robelin G. Cubiles Kyla Richie P. Bona Lavlin. Pumaktaw Jelisa S. Kabab Noralyn G. Kabinyan Hazel Ann. Cabrera Wynette T. Cantoria Cypril S. Concordia Mayrose C. Espiritu Lorian C. Mabalot Kyla May C. Moniz Shaina Marie G. Pakurza Shania Ann B. Ramos Jamaica C. Ramos Christine Angie. Velasquez Charlene May A. Dameg Rainier T, Class Advisor. Once again, congratulations, graduates.
Presenting the graduates of Accountancy, Business and Management, Bill Gates, Class Nam Nama. Ariston Dexter C. Kabatik Rap Kaiser L. Contilio Charles Dave L. Martin Bon Joshua T. Pagaduan John Kelvin G. Peralta Reynald Nicolay T. Akala Cheryl May C. Artates Micaela Joy. Ayubo Glaika C. Cabanas Fidelia. Kabatik Marian Kate C. Kakas Celidan C. Caceres Christine Ashley C. Cañeso Eunice R. Serna Hazel A. Shubal Sheena Ibon L. Kumbis Carenzel A. Kumpis Nympha C. Espero Eliza May C. Esteban Cachanale R. Galviso Carla Andrea. Gatchalian Monica C. Gonzaga Ritachel Dorothy C. Imperial Jamie S. Javier Dana Charis A. Macalino Bernadette R. Manao Gronaline C. Monses Reggie C. Pagaduan Kite Chantal P. Paler Hazel T. Pasqua Tricia May C. Pega Chris Ann C. Kyocho Desari Ira B. Kiray Sherlyn Kate B. Saldivar Charilo C. Sopnet Jessica Jane B. Torres Eliza May B. Usam Jessa May V. Viloria Angel E. Melborga Imelda G. Peña, Class Advisor. Congratulations, my dear graduates.
Presenting the graduates of the Accountancy, Business and Management Pasioli, Class Namnama. Atendido RJC. Cabuena John Angelo A. Castillo Adrian Jason L. De Peralta Chris Jericho T. Magsanok Alvin John C. Padapat Mark Levy B. Pelayo Jepril B. Kioge Peter J. E. Viloria Adrian C. Angan-Angan Janeline P. Antolin Jamaica M. Aquino Catherine P. Ariola Stephanie Maris. Bargado J. Dilindi. Bautista Sofia Wayne G. Billones Rosemel S. Caballes Sarah Jane F. Cabico Ashley Jane I. Kablay Johanna Joem G. Cabudol Lisel Ashley B. Cariño Abigail A. Cazalio Nicole S. Coliado Marinela E. Consultado Catherine Joyce D. David Trisha May M. Flores Ashley Joy P. Floria Pauline May C. Formoso Kayla M. Leones Rachel Ann R. Mapute Marilyn F. Melad Micaela G. Pasqua Trixie Rochelle C. Potestad Maria Antoinette. San Juan Maria Celine C. Silva Noren S. Tamayo Rona May M. Tuazon Daphne Rose V. Tuwang Clarebel E. Otrera Baby Rose D. Pauline Luis A. Bagorio, Class Advisor. Congratulations, graduates!
Presenting to you the graduates of Humanities and Social Sciences, Aristotle, Class Namnama. Antolin J. Francis T. Aquino Jonathan C. Atendido J.V. T. Cabacang James C. Cabalbal Michael Angelo P. Cabanero Marion Jumel S. Cabani Sherwin Earl R. Kabatik Mark Anthony E. Kabat Joseph Raphael C. Kabotahe Ivan Andrew P. Kabotahe John Paul L. Cabuena Ace S. Camarillo Mark C. Cervania Resty R. Cervania Romel R. De la Cruz Romeo Jr. L. Esquera Roland Jr. L. Formoso Asray Ted A. Javier Dariel A. Mendoza Anthony D. Pasion Miguel Angelo T. Budol Roy Adrian Y. Rebolido John Sandrix C. Sales Marion B. Storia Romar E. Taberdo J. Lord C. Valdez Kino. Valera Charles Anton C. Iburan Junique P. Cabigas Jamaica Alec M. Kabuslay Edna Rose G. Cadano Ashley Nicole. Cantoria Eileen C. Cardenas Donavi A. Lardizabal Daisy Ray. Lazarte Madel S. Molina Haname B. Padagas Jelena Micaela M. Padilla Elizabeth. Pahara Bernadine B. Pascual Abigail L. Ramos Michelle F. Ramos Roslyn B. Sanidad Genevieve C. Tuknet Albi Marie S. Vince Clyde D. Cardenas, Advisor. Congratulations, graduates.
Presenting the graduates of Humanities and Social Sciences, Schoolie, Class Namnama 2021. Adolasyon Alexon John P. Ascado John Lloyd A. Borja Rain Kyle C. Burak Nicolay Cesar C. Kabansag Jerome V. Kabansag Mark Anthony D. Kabatik Gian Carlo M. Cadano John Nino P. Carlos Jeric I. Kalura J.R. D. Cambe Renz Kyle A. Capella Alvin B. Carbonell Mark Hanicar J. Carillo Joshua V. Castro Lexos Greco P. Castro Jr. Rogelio C. Dagdag Stephen P. Tofredo Charles Dave E. Gilbuena Nelson Gabriel R. Hernandez Christian M. Laureta Oliver H. Mabasa Marvin J. R. Manuel Ray Angelo C. Mendoza Jacel A. Santua John Vincent G. Suknet Justin Dave S. Vicente Erwin Froilan M. Antone Ira Alexa D. Cabanya Jenny Rose V. Carbolledo Rose Ann. Claro Rose Ann C. Contillo Giovanni May S. Dasalia Eliza Marie U. De la Cruz Alea Maris T. Delia Danica Ruth B. De los Santos Marisol. Espares Quisha May. Figares Jesrael N. Garcia Mary Jamaica R. Manalastas Janine Ariane V. Mendoza Princess Lay C. Mongalo Mel Dixon F. Oliveros Janice C. Perez Jane Rose C. Pescador Shaina May R. Saldua Marianita R. Tamayo Gracel A. Vizcara Hanalay G. Jonathan P. Cacabelos, Class Advisor. Congratulations, graduates!
Presenting Humanities and Social Sciences, Descartes, Class Namnama. Aragoza John Mark C. Bahet John Denver D. Balingatan John Kyle. Baterina Glian Charles T. Bernal Edward M. Blanco Lester Dave L. Cabaluna Agelon Daniel L. Cabanilla Leslie Boy C.
Cabar Giancarlo C. Cabebe Adrian D. Cabudol Jetros B. Cabusorag Jomari B. Carboliedo John Lloyd C. De los Reyes Leo C. Domingo Jordaniel C. Garcia Aljamar C. Ibanez Roven Kyle R. Laputan Mark Danrich A. Lazarte Justin Paul P. Roldan John Lewis C. Sabalo Red. Sadgalan Jamie S. Soria Carl Mark P. Supnet Jashmel Jet R. Supnet John Jeriel R. Velasco Bernard Dexter O. Angala Laika Jelic Charm. Anical Claire C. Antonio Angelica Joy C. Ariola Alessandra C. Begonia Ronalyn P. Bides Rose Barrelin C. Kabab Jenny Rose M. Kabiko Noemi Joy D. Cabradilia Mika S. Carta Lionel May C. Castaneda Sherry Ann M. Shubal Crisel U. Custodia Gwyneth Royen Q. Custodio Trisha Joy T. Domingo Mary Grace. Pahardan Janaya May N. Francisco Rose D. Legaspi Jelly Ann P. Narce Rosaline S. Ringor Jamela C. Ugalde Mary Rose G. Viado Maria Luz C. Class Advisors Josiah Faith D. Prado, Arwana Ramos. Congratulations, graduates!
Presenting the Humanities and Social Sciences Section Epicurus, Class Namnama. Adolfo Edmar A. Alones Warren T. Aniciete Roberto Jr. C. Aquino Winston J. C. Arconado Jacob Gabriel D. Bautista Alcher Jan B. Bugarin Ian T. Kabahar Mark Kennedy A. Cabigas Angelo L. Kabutahe Ian. Cacho Miguel Marwen S. Cadabos Wilbert L. Cadano Nel Christian C. Casino Andre C. Castillo Aljan S. Claridad Aldrin C. Colio Russell P. Cordero Justin Rimar M. Lazo Helem A. Pahara Sensei L. Pudul Dan Ivan A. Raboy Mark Joshua C. Terna Roel Jan. Tabon Giancarlo E. Carenal Len Anthony. Orsolom Jabez P. Viloria Raymar R. Viloria Ray Mark. Astudillo K. Julian R. Kabaktang Jamaica. Pabasa Geraldine T. Kabiko Rhea Lynn. Kabunse Angel J. Kabutahe Lovely Angel S. Cabrera Renalyn Joy S. Cacabelos Paula Claire A. Castillo Lovely Jumel N. De la Cruz Argent T. De la Rosa Elaine K. A. Imperial Amihan B. Martinez Princess Angel J. Ramirez Trisalin M. Ramos Laarni G. Sobrepeña Angel L. Salcedo Jastril C. Obasa Joyce AC B. Julian Ancheta Class Advisor. Congratulations.
Presenting Humanities and Social Sciences Socrates Class Namnama. Anichete Rafael C. Anin Bernard Jr. S. Arsena Jerome A. Atmosfera Gazier Avondale T. Cabalse Christian C. Cabonce Marco Jason O. Kabuslay Mark Lander V. Callejo David John L. Carsola Gabriel Kin C. Contilio Richard Andre D. Corpus Nino Laren C. Corrales Christian J. B. Del Castillo Ralph Lauren C. Fuentejon Mark Joseph V. Hines Jomar S. Gragasin Adrian Philip P. Haplit Jamico A. Javier John Denver S. Medina Mark Anthony O. Peralta John Ray A. Real Jeric P. Refuerzo Carl Jansel R. Rimalos Hector Jr. C. Sabalo Joshua. Sabalo Leomar T. Tejada Marjo. Viloria Rodney C. Zapatero Rico V. Agneta Angelica S. Bahet Sherry Jane C. Caballes Charibel C. Kabatahe Althea Rose D. Cabuena Jasmine L. Cadano Chariza B. Camoan Lindsay D. Estebar Daniela T. Gandeza Joanna May Z. Gandisela Rema Jane C. Garnase Hazel May O. Ignacio Angel K. H. Monses Melanie B. Montero Princess Joy D. Padron Kathleen A. Rebana Patricia S. Tolentino Julian. Tuazon Kate Hensley C. Advisor Irene Kate Navalta. Congratulations, graduates.
I have the honor to present to you the graduates of Class Namnama under Humanities and Social Sciences, Sophocles. Amor AJ B. Arconado Joshua Gabriel D. Aison Harold J. B. Bagoyo George C. Bayuga John Mark F. Biscara Dexter Ian P. Briones Brent Chris M. Cabalar George Jr. P. Cabalse Michael Angelo Z. Cabrera Janelle Vince. Kasha Mark Joko M. Castillo Spike Vincent. Cauton Bryle J. C. Sarah Giovanni. Claor Precious John E. Contilio Jasper D. De Guzman Joel M. Coronda Jethro A. Garces Christian C. Molina John Romuel. Olanco J. Francis S. Panem Joshua S. Ramos Jeffrey C. Valdez Stephen Angelo C. Ancheta Vanessa C. Antolin Laika S. Arquines Rhea Ashley A. Asuncion Ashley Rose R. Caballero Desiree C. Cabebe Arlene U. Cabebe Edgin C. Kabutahe Shane Marie B. Kabudol Mariel B. Calpito Pateresia Luis R. Carsola Jean Kimberly. Corrales Stephanie Jane A. Danyo Troy Antoinette G. Defredo Luis Ann B. Dumont Alpia May. Eligio Unica L. Garcia Shayna C. Maniques Andrea Camel C. Nortates Joyce Ann B. Quadrico Abigail G. Pasqua Trisha Jane M. Ramos Lisel Marie P. Salapari Frances Nicole. Advisor Rosalie P. Kabamungan. Congratulations, graduates!
Presenting the graduates of Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood Track Industrial Arts Ampere Class Namnama. Balut Ronald T. Rhea Joshua C. Bueno John Paul L. Bumactao Ross Vincent V. Kabat Oliver P. Cabonce Jerome B. Kabotahe Jordan J. Calpito Kelvin John R. Casil Daryl James T. Castillo Dennis A. Garcia Jerry Jr. J. Garcia Oswald M. Gasman Leven Joseph F. Gasman Mark Angelo D. Lumayam Jonathan Mark T. Malisa James P. Manzano Francis Brian G. Pakuldar Jason C. Peralta John Lloyd D. Yabang Jomar. Saldua Dario. Zacarias Fernando Jose C. Zacarias Joseph John B. Zacarias Romel C. Advisor Ronaldin R. Togas. Congratulations, graduates!
Presenting the graduates under Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood Track. Agri-Fishery Arts Diamond, Class Namnama. Assistin Mark Chris A. Bagwang Kristan C. Blas John Lowy A. Kaabay Isabelo Jr. Q. Kabalteja Jerome C. Cabonce Joseph C. Cabusas Stephen C. Colio Jigger D.
Coloma Renante Jr. C. De Guzman Raymond G. De la Rosa Sani Jr. C. Dumlao Mark Anthony S. Hines Melvin Lander C. Molina Angelo O. Navarro Jerwin Q. Novio Angelo C. Pascua John Mark C. Roqueta JV C. Tendinilia John Nicole D. Ventura Gerald C. Wong Alexander C. Zamora Markley D. Zamora Romel C. Alkisa Hani Lorraine B. Andres Desire May Barcena Prelin Cel. Molina Kathleen. Bautista Marian. Bautista Mary Angel. Bermudez Precious Joy C. Kabalbag Cristel Ann E. Kabalteja Jennifer C. Kabasa Shanidel Kelly C. Kabasa Tesli Joy C. Caberto Princess Q. Kabida Mean T. Kabotahe Chinlo May Q. Kakabelos Jessalyn G. Kadawas Jenny J. Calixterio Mia Raisa A. Carta Christine C. Claridad John Nicole C. Claro Leia D. Diga Jenny P. Diga Laika May C. Dominguez Ira G. Garcia Jonalyn. Lazarte Roslyn Mia B. Manalastas Gianna Joy C. Monses Avian May Z. Navarro Menchi A. Pangalilingan Diana Elizabeth C. Yocho Hana Michaela R. Serrano Angeline C. Vicente Angelica R. And Villanueva Princess C. Noel C. Raqueño Class Advisor. Congratulations, graduates.
I have the honor to present to you the graduates under Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood track, Laford Class Namnama. Agtarap Christian Kyle B. Cabigas Charles Michael C. Cabigas Justin Alexis D. Cabudol Charles Leonard S. Cadabos Mark S. Calderon Aris F. Puntilio Limuel E. Cuadro Raymond C. Custudio Mark Nathaniel T. Leste Genesis C. Maniego Christian Paul N. Cartates Edgar Jr. C. Olchondra Cedric. Pantaleon Arnel C. Tadeo John Paul B. Tupasi John Louis T.
Valencia Julius Rainier King C. Antolin Gwyneth Joy C. Arconado Rachel Ann C. Banyes Erica D. Ruiz Trisha May M. Cabanes Suzette A. Kabansag Darlene Rose P. Kabarabang Joy C. Kabatu Primary A. Kabat Jacquelu S. Cabreros Janine R. Kabudol Camille Rose H. Kakananta Marian C. Caspilo Ana May D. Castillo Lian Joy C. Celiona Rose Ann Joy V. Sereno J. Ann P. Dumawa Joanne S. Favorito Princess Joy A. Figueres Melody S. Galase Michelle. Manzano Primary Rose R. Menor Mary Jane. Meraveles Yvonne C. Montero Iris Joy P. Moreno Justin Russell. Umaweng Era Fazira. Paningbatan Julibet C. Piximo Mary Grace C. Pira Christine S. Ponce Glyza B. Cubang Cheryl. San Antonio Sheila B. Soria Princess Shaina E. Ulero Rochelle C. Bernal Daniel B. Class Advisor. Once again, congratulations.
Presenting the graduates of Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood Track, Information and Communications Technology, NURDA, Class Namnama. Advincula Ziljan Kurt M. Aguinaldo AJ C. Anical Garrison Joseph Jr. M. Antonio Cliff Elvard R. Asha John Roy A. Cabalar Caing James C. Caballes MJ. Cabanilla Noel Joshua F. Kabatik Mark Joel C. Kabatu Jerome. Kabebe Murphy C. Kabigon Carlito. Kabuslay JV Angelo B. Canyosa Mark Raven R. Castillo Dean Eljon. Chan Michael C. Corres Jeffrey R. Corres Jetly R. De Paz Jefferson. Evangelista Mark Ferrer. Gabatino Laboriel A. Gerlan David Johnson. Galasio Denver S. Hagnol Dan Ryan C. Mandagan Julius R. Mendoza John Rafael R. Oliveros Mark John D. Polido Kurt Abraham P. Kitoriano Wilmar Jr. S. Reyes Darren Angelo B. Ricanya J. Lord V. Rosqueta Stevenson C. Santos Jasper M. Valdez Wilberto Jr. B. Velasco Josue D. Agkayab Ana H. Ancheta Rodora C. Antonio Guainez Ira A. Asistin Arlene. Banyes Catherine C. Kabahar Ajanet A. Castañeda Meya S. De Castro Angelica. Dumpit Hana May V. Garces Janice C. Liste Diana Rose P. Manise Pamela Britney Jane B. Mercado Michelle Angel C. Kitazol Antea Marie C. Rosas Jezabel V. Advisors Melvin A. Tamayo and Lubeth R. Cabatu. Congratulations!
To lead the class in their pledge of loyalty, we have Jasmine Kate Cabanit with high honors from the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand.
I, Jasmine K. Cabanit, member of the graduating class 2021 of Narvacan National Central High School, do solemnly pledge loyalty to my alma mater, that I will treasure in my heart the ideals, honor, and prestige of the institution, that I am grateful for the guidance, knowledge, and protection the school has bestowed in me, that I am equally in debt to my teachers for the unselfish devotion they have spared, and to live up the noble expectation of my beloved parents, that I shall strive hard to be good and useful member of the community in order to be worthy of the name and honor of my alma mater. So help me God.
Once again, let us give our utmost felicitation to the graduates of Class Namnama.
On behalf of the school administration, headed by Mr. Emilio G. Aison Jr., Mrs. Madeline W. Enomis, our assistant school principal for the senior high school, as well as all the teachers and staff, we express our sincerest thanks for all your support in making this virtual graduation possible.
This has been your host. I am Josiah Faith D. Prado.
And I am Ray Christian S. Acosta.
Let's keep our faith that this pandemic shall end.
Stay healthy, stay home, and be vaccinated.
Thank you,
and may God bless us all.